We usually look for superheroes in those big blockbusters with the capes and the superpowers. But in the rush of everyday life, the real heroes show up in the simplest ways. Today, let's join Fast Instant Karma and celebrate 35 moments of kindness that'll make you believe miracles are always around us. A moment of distraction at a busy train station almost cost a woman everything. A hard lesson in safety and a heartfelt thanks to the hero who showed up right on time. This man's lightning-fast reflexes saved an elderly man from a brazen robber. Even better is the way these kind-hearted people stepped up together to serve some justice. What would you do if you saw your friend disappear under the snow at 1,500 feet like this?
Stop! Yabai! Mata!
And this is the moment his teammate pulled off the impossible. What seemed like a harmless lounge chair suddenly turned into a trap. While the crowd hesitated, one woman's instinct to save a life spoke up. When the ones who protect us are in danger, who protects them? And this is the answer. A man's life was down to seconds as a train rushed straight toward him. The courage of the officers from Present 47 is the reason he made it home today.
Did a good job. Really good job.
A human chain was formed in a split second to save a baby swept away by the raging water. When kindness joins forces, even death has to take a step back. Oh my gosh! Is this a real-life version of Spider-Man? This driver handled the situation with incredible precision after spotting a street cleaning truck that showed no signs of slowing down. The world needs more people like this. If you want to know what a big brother's protection looks like, just look at this boy's actions for his little sister.
Carefully. Now I'm gonna carefully.
Amid the raging flood, human resilience was the only thing holding on. And that refusal to give up was rewarded with a miracle.
If it goes bang, well, it's going.
Have you ever seen a motorboat doing a fire truck's job? This driver's precision is on a whole different level. Rate this skill from 1 to 10 in the comments. Thank goodness for that security guard. A big lesson for any parent watching this video. The stadium went from high energy to dead silent because of a critical emergency. Luckily, fate put an off-duty doctor right there just as the golden hour was running out. "15 minutes of non-stop CPR led to a single wave of a hand, bringing him back to life as everyone erupted in cheers. The power of nature is terrifying, but these rescuers are on a whole different level. Their calm and intense focus under pressure is the only reason she's safe today. A tough moment for Edmund, but an incredible display of sportsmanship. Their job isn't just to keep order past the finish line, but to make sure no one falls before reaching their dream.
Happy birthday.
Sometimes the most beautiful songs aren't heard, they're felt.
Happy birthday to you.
Watching the whole class sing with their hands for the hearing-impaired janitor, truly something magical.
Day to you.
Yeah, sure. Okay, there we go. Look at mom. Smile.
Smile.
Say cheese.
Oh, you put it on his car.
How about little? Look at mom.
Look at me. Oh.
Knuckles. All right.
Thank you. Bye. See. It's giving you a high five.
Oh, high five. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, buddy.
A father's instinct kicked in, with an almost unbelievable reflex. After stealing gas in Trinac, the suspect floored it to get away. A truck driver ended the chase by using his own rig as a barrier. The rest of the job became a whole lot easier for the police officers. Another reason to love dogs. Sometimes heroes don't wear capes, they have 4 legs. McAllen may be flooded, but kindness is never washed away.
Completely.
There you go.
One misstep nearly cost the woman her life.
Oh, Mom, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get you.
We're gonna figure out how
We're gonna get you.
This rescue at Larch Mountain will have your heart racing.
Thank you.
No, use your feet. Get back up here. You got this.
Okay, let me.
No, I'm not letting you go. I'm gonna give you a big hoist here. 1, 2, 3. Back. Yeah.
Come on, let's focus here. That was incredibly scary.
This man had already walked away, but came back at the exact moment the girl got into trouble. A perfect twist of fate. Not a second of hesitation, not a single wasted move. These two officers just completed the most important mission of their careers, while everyone held their breath. The perfect outfit at the perfect time. He helped the girl escape a stalker and find safety in the crowd.
Hey, man. Can I take your picture? Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Nice.
吉本無限大ホール前渋谷マ
Thank you, officer. I don't know your name, but I feel better knowing that people like you are out there. The vibe of a true employee of the month. Even facing an armed robber, she didn't break professional protocol. She handled the threat like it was just another regular task on her to-do list. If you saw a stranger in trouble, would you be brave enough to stand up for them? Josh Jones didn't hesitate to say yes. What about you? What would you do? With the elderly woman struggling to move, the barrier coming down set up a terrifying scenario. It's amazing that this kind man stepped in to stop it. Not all heroes wear capes, sometimes they're behind the wheel. In the middle of a storm in Siena, a bus driver named Giuseppe helped a father and child escape from their sinking, flooded car. From a near collision to an act of kindness, reflexes saved his life, and his character saved everyone else on the road. That's amazing, officer! A wave of relief. Thank goodness for that quick-thinking stranger. I believe this situation might restore your faith in humanity, or at least put a smile on your face for a few seconds. That incredible leap taught the two robbers a costly lesson. Justice always shows up right on time. Look! No safety gear, just pure courage. The silver-haired man risked his life in the raging flood with one goal: getting that woman out of the car safely. Service beyond all expectations, a Heimlich reflex saves a diner in the nick of time. Sometimes the best thing a bar can serve is a second chance at life. The CCTV footage may be low quality, but Nurse Charisse Putman's actions are crystal clear. The heart of a true hero never takes a break. It looked like gravity had already won, but this security guard said no. Hold your breath and watch this intense rescue on Everest. This is exactly why Sherpas are seen as real-life superheroes.
There you go. Yes.
Did you know, without them, 99% of expeditions here would fail?
Well done.
Even for professional paddlers, this water is a literal trap. But his teammates didn't hesitate for even a second.
Come on, Cody! Break my legs! Come on, Cody! Come on! Yeah! Yeah, bud! Yeah, bro.
At a dangerous scene, two brave hearts showed up right when life needed them most.
Not Larry! Come on! Come on, get him out! That's it!
The victim was rescued just before the flames completely engulfed the vehicle. Looks like the bike thief at a Sacramento mall had everything planned out. But he didn't count on the power of the crowd. A new outfit might only cost a few dollars, but the kindness of officers Rubio and Maldonado is priceless. In the cold of the city, kindness is the warmest and strongest layer people can give each other. What a lucky day for this little kitten. Sometimes the job isn't just about enforcing the law, it's about helping people, and he does it perfectly. In just a split second, they rush in to help a woman who fell on the escalator. Quick, decisive, and deeply human.
Man, roll down the window.
This woman was kicked out of her own home by her son and had to sit in her car in a parking lot for over 2 days without food or water.
Just sit. Go, Mom. I was living.
She felt like I was.
Luckily,
Trying to take
the
over
police
something
were called and
that's
stepped in just in time to give her both the physical and emotional support she needed.
Oh my. What? Oh my God.
$200 from me and my partner.
Oh.
If someone ever asks why you respect the police, just show them this video.
All right. That's a good girl.
Today we come together to celebrate and honor a very special member of the Houston Police Department, a loyal partner, a tireless worker, and a true hero in the fight against narcotics.
A heartfelt farewell for a service dog after a long journey of dedication.
Is unlike any other. Together they have faced challenges that many of us could never imagine. And while Frida may be retiring from active duty, the legacy of bravery, service, and dedication will remain forever.
Everyone will miss her, but now it's time for her to finally rest.
Right. You guys promise not to get mad at me, huh?
You guys ready? Come over here.
Oh man, I feel like Rodney King.
3, 2.
Kindness can actually stand up to and win against the most furious powers of nature. Even without being programmed for it, this robot reacted instantly to save a little girl from a falling shelf. Is this what the future looks like? AI protecting humans? When two aggressive robbers kept attacking people in Piedmont, Oakland, they had no idea they just kicked a hornet's nest. A karate coach's instinct kicked in, turning him into a human shield for the vulnerable. The winds were so violent that the woman and the children trapped in the storm were too terrified to even move. Luckily, these heroes showed up just in time to bring them to safety. This child's heartwarming gesture is the best proof of an upbringing full of love and kindness. This officer really stepped up with a simple but meaningful gesture, bringing food to a person who is visually impaired. During a tense traffic stop in Montana, Officer Grant Morrison faces a suspect who keeps ignoring commands and making suspicious movements.
374 medical can come in now.
Hey, are you hurt?
Okay,
Sit up. I got you.
In that high-pressure moment, he's forced to react, only to realize the suspect was unarmed. The officer breaks down, showing the heavy emotional weight of a split-second decision that leads to unintended consequences.
I got you.
In the veteran's moment of crisis, heartfelt pleas replace gunfire to bring a tense standoff to an end. It's not just duty, it's empathy between people carrying silent scars. A normal shift quickly turns tense as Chicago officers have to stop a man threatening others with a weapon. Despite repeated commands, the suspect keeps provoking them, forcing the officers to act to prevent danger.
And is on the way, squad.
First unit on scene was 2213, advised is on.
The officer's emotional reaction shows that this job doesn't just require courage, it demands incredible mental strength too. The world can be harsh, but the kindness of everyday heroes is the light that keeps us believing in the good. Spread kindness today, because sometimes even a small act can become a miracle that changes someone's life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. See you next time.
Happy birthday to